Yo, what up, it's Don.
Samuel here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Gonna hit you guys up with a quick versus video. Another episode of Adidas on Adidas crime. We're gonna hit you upside the head with a versus video, starting with the James Harden Volume 1
versus the Harden Volume 2, 1.5. No, it's the Mad Bounce 1.7. This is the Mad Bounce, but it's basically, if you guys have seen the Harden BT, it looks really similar, and then the cushion setup is basically the same.
Which was like a China release or something?
Yeah,
or what
it was an overseas only release, I believe. So, but anyways, so I thought this would be a very good versus video because silhouette's really the same, basically the same, and technologies are pretty similar. So yeah. So starting out with the traction
in this Harden is like a weird kind of, we call it web of truth.
Yes.
It's a very good traction.
Very nice.
All the way around.
Yes.
Nothing to complain about. Stellar, one of the best.
One of the best. So yeah, stopping power on the clean court is amazing. Dust, it picks up a little bit of dust, but once you wipe, it's really good. And outdoor, you should be good. For the Mad Bounce, I would say on a clean court, very good stopping power, same as the Hardens. But once you put dust into the equation, it gets really bad. So you wipe and you have a few good stops, but you have to wipe immediately again, or else you're gonna slide. The dust problem is worse than the Hardens on the Mad Bounce. So there's that. And outdoor use, they're both good, but I would say the Hardens are a little bit better. Alright, so Hardens for the win.
Hardens for the win. Cushion, we got boost versus bounce.
Yeah.
This is full length boost. It's very caged though, so you're not going to feel it a ton, especially not in the forefoot. You do feel a little bit in the heel. Overall, a responsive ride.
Yes. Same with the Mad Bounce. I would say they feel exactly the same. Like, why would you cage boost so much where it feels basically like bounce? You know what I'm saying? But because you know, in the lifestyles of the Hardens, it's a lot softer and feels better. But anyway, so they in the heel, there's a slight bounce in both of them. They feel really similar, and they're both really low to the ground, very low profile cushions, very responsive, but still impact protection is good. So they both play the same in cushion department. So give it a tie there.
Right. Moving on to upper / materials.
Yes.
The Harden materials are very premium. A little bit thick, a little bit stiff, and especially it does need some break-in time.
Yes.
You're going to feel some pinching and breaking in definitely for a little while, but once they're broken in, it's nice, and it looks super premium. Yes. Which is cool.
The Mad Bounce has fused mesh. At first it's a little stiff, but it breaks in, gets really soft, and conforms to your foot. And there is a Tech Fit booty where it goes all the way underneath the fused mesh, all the way until the toe. And it stretches over your foot, especially in the tongue stretches over your foot too, and feels super nice. And at first there was really no pinching. You know, the Hardens, there was so much pinching, and you had to break it in, and it hurt. But overall, I would say the Mad Bounce has better material. You know, like the Hardens are just really cumbersome. You know.
All right, as far as fit goes, the Hardens are a burrito boy.
Yes.
Which means the tongue kind of folds under the rest of the upper. It's kind of weird. Not a big fan of burrito boys. But overall fit is good. You're going to want to go down half a size or true to your Adidas size.
Same with the Mad Bounce. And so the Hardens, I would say, is a little bit wider in the forefoot. The Mad Bounce is a lot narrower. So if you're a wide footer, go with the Hardens. If you're a narrow foot, go with the Mad Bounce. So there's that. For me, I would say the Mad Bounce is a little better.
Okay. Lockdown.
Lockdown, I would say they're around the same. There's just a little bit of heel. Actually, for me, the Hardens, I didn't really have a crazy amount of heel slippage. Maybe the Mad Bounce is a little bit worse in the heel slippage department, but not by much. So I guess Hardens for the win.
Support.
They're both very supportive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, no lateral containment issues or anything. So.
All right. Weight.
Obviously,
Mad Bounces are dumb light.
Yes, 11.7, 1 ounces.
The Hardens are not dumb light.
Like 13 ounces. 13.54 ounces. So Mad Bounce is lighter. What feels lighter? The Mad Bounce feels a little bit lighter because the materials are thinner, and it's not as like cumbersome of a material. So.
Yeah. Okay. Durability.
Hardens.
Ventilation.
Mad Bounce.
Aesthetics.
Hardens.
But
these aren't bad though.
No, not too bad. breaking things down, wrapping it up, there is a price difference here of $40.
Wow.
And that's quite a bit, well, you know, depending on your budget, that could be quite a bit of money. So,
yes.
Well, regardless of price, which one would you pick?
Harden's. Yeah, just a little bit better than the Mad Bounce, but the Mad Bounce is a very good performer.
But then, obviously, if you're thinking about price,
yes,
it's not a bad
go with
option.
the Mad Bounce, obviously. This performs really similarly to the Harden's. So if you want to get the Harden's for a cheaper price, then go ahead and get the Mad Bounce. The Harden's are going on sale.
Yeah, there's sale. I mean, there's some
$80,
at the outlet where we've seen some crazy deals. So if you can get that, cool. Obviously, if price is not an issue, call it a win for the Hardens. But any type of concern over price, just go with the Mad Bounces.
Very good performer.
Very good performer. So that's it. Hope we helped you guys out. Soul Brothers, we'll catch you in the next one later.